number two, what's it do, man? Hey, we are in the building once again in the Wolf Den.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you for the daily smoke once again for the opportunity, the chance. Oh man, this is great because we are going from episode 1 into episode 2. The show, you know what it is. It's up there. Thinking with B.Y.O.B. And you already know that does not stand for.
But it stands for Build Your Own Brain.
I am the founder CEO of Converse Junior. Sitting next to me is.
My name is Rachelle J Houston, and I am the C.O.O. and the Director of Social Media.
You know what it is, everybody? Oh, please. Seminar bookings. We are available, okay? Email us. Build your own brain. 1111 at gmail.com. I messed that up. Build your own brain. 1111 at gmail.com. Phone number?
It's 713-851-0025.
And do not forget. You understand me? Do not forget that Cash App that's right above my head. You know, you see it right there, everybody. That Cash App donation because you want to see B.Y.O.B go further. You want to see B.Y.O.B expand. You want to see the message and the word, the good news, the renewal of minds, the self-mastery. You want to see it go further and further, okay? We need your support. We love cheerleaders equally. We love supporters equally. But put your money where your mouth is. You feel me? Put your money where your mouth is. And you got to scan that QR code for the daily smoke also. Cash App, B.Y.O.B. Check it out. It's the $sign 1111.
B.Y.O.B.
It's right there all day. You know what I mean? So, we want to welcome everybody to episode 2 of Thinking with B.Y.O.B. All right? Hey, Brother Los, hit me with that slide because we got to present it to him, baby. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's the Thinking with B.Y.O.B. presents
the Why Seminar. Yes.
Why? What? Where? How? Why B.Y.O.B? Why build your own brain? Why is this? How did this company become about? I'm talking about why and what. I mean, the mission, the statement. I mean, what are y'all doing?
Yes, we're doing everything. We're renewing minds. Is what we're doing.
The goal.
The goal. Like, it's just something that everybody needs, man. With today's world and everything that's going on, man, B.Y.O.B. is needed. So B.Y.O.B. is going to help you, your loved ones, and everybody else that you care about, and then so forth.
Bring it down, Los. So, welcome to the Why Seminar, everybody. Yes, this is the Why Seminar of B.Y.O.B. Why build your own brain? So, basically, it comes out of controlling depression. It comes out of controlling your thoughts, being more mindful, aware of who you are, and loving yourself to a level where you can complete all of your goals in a loving way and help others at the same time complete their goals and be successful in a non-violent way, legal way. You know what I mean? So that's build your own brain. You start controlling your thinking.
Yeah, it's all about your thoughts. You got to keep those positive thoughts. And this is good. This is good because we're talking about a positive attitude today. So, you know what? I'm just ready.
Okay.
I'm ready.
Brother Lois, hit me with that next slide. Why B.Y.O.B? We got to hear them. Yes, we got to hear them right here.
Why B.Y.O.B? Worldly, mental conditioning, loss of a family member, lack of self-knowledge, childhood trauma events, ignoring self-worth, poverty mindset, uncontrollable inner conversations, depression, stress, anxiety, and fear.
That right there, ladies and gentlemen, those reasons, bring it down, Brother Lowe's, bring it down. Those reasons right there, those bullet points that you just witnessed, that you just read and listened to, those right there are key points to building your own, why you want to build your own brain and start eliminating all of your emotional enemies. And when I say emotional enemies, I'm talking about the depression. I'm talking about the negative thoughts. I'm talking about those things that that seem to get on your nerves, but they're only there because it's an illusion. It's an illusion that came from your mind.
And it's temporary.
The love is coming with it all the time.
Yes.
That depression, that anxiety, and that fear, it's time to stop that. Because see, look, depression, let me explain this real quick. Okay, watch this. Depression does not care about your age. Nope. Depression does not care about your gender.
Nope.
Depression does not care about your skin tone. It can hit at any moment, any time of your life. I'm talking about once you are delivered, given this opportunity, this blessing called being a human, having all these choices. I'm talking about being birthed. Then and there, you're eligible. In the delivery room, you're eligible for depression. I know it's bad to say that, but look, listen, there's a whole bunch of things going on that we don't even know about. Violent, negative things, about things children are experiencing. And that mental conditioning, that's that worldly mental conditioning that we're explaining to you. We all have a story. We all have some type of history.
Something that has happened to us.
She read it. Those childhood trauma events, okay? Those things matter, and they have so much weight where you start to bury feelings. And then those buried feelings, they come out as actions throughout your life. And you start to wonder, why am I acting like this? Subconsciously, something is buried inside. And that's what this seminar is about today, the why. Okay? Check this out. I'm going to go back to this real quick. 4 years old. I was 4 years old. This is what I experienced. My very first taste of depression. Watch this. At 4 years old, I experienced domestic violence. Yeah, I saw it. My mother and my father. They box it out. Absolutely. I'm telling you, 4 years old. A 4-year-old not supposed to be seeing these things, but it happens. Okay? And I've accepted it. Now, at 4 years old, how did I accept it? How did I deal with it? I used to hide in a toy box that my grandfather built for me. Now,
what color was it?
It was a blue toy box, right? Check it out. And it was huge. To me, it was huge. I'm only 4 years old. But I went there. I chose that spot because I had all my toys in it. You feel me? All my comfort. Yeah, that comfort feeling. And that's like one of my first memories of seeing or experiencing it, because I saw my old man doing the thing, my mama doing her thing, they going at it, going at each other. I'm dug into my toy box, got my toys with me. I'm feeling comfortable in there, but I'm still picking up. Yeah. But at the same time, my mind, my brain is being conditioned. And this ain't the only time. I can only pull up one good memory. But at the time, I knew I had my Voltron. You know what I'm saying? Voltron had my back up. It was Voltron and the Ninja Turtles, Michelangelo.
They're gonna fight for it. I got my voice.
And it helped me get through it. But see, being 4 years old, you don't know that you're burying strong emotional feelings. You're learning how to cope with something that's traumatic. So it hit me at 4 years old, right? Yeah. Okay. Then it hit me at the time where I experienced a divorce between my parents. And then I wanted to see my father a lot more, but he wasn't showing up. So that was the second stage. The third stage, my mother brought in a new individual, my stepfather. Shout out to my stepfather, Roscoe. Appreciate you. You know what I mean? At that time, being a teenager, being ignorant on life and everything, I was growing up being angry. So that anger, that depression, that anxiety, fear turned into isolation and confusion. Yeah. So it hit me all three stages of my life and starting at 4 years old.
Yeah. See, your depression started at 4 years old. Mine started at 18, man. Ugh. So my senior year of high school.
So your childhood was Gucci.
My childhood was Gucci. My mom used to. And I'm talking about my depression from my twin brother. Yes, I have a twin brother. He passed away at the age of 18. And can you imagine an 18-year-old girl coming out of high school? Like, we were like weeks away from graduation, right? So I'm like, what in the world is happening to me? Like, why is all of this hitting me at the age of 18? At 18, you're thinking, all right, I'm finna go to college, I'm finna do this, I'm finna do that, but it was a happy moment. Like, everybody was so happy after high school. Like, yeah. It was my twin brother. My twin brother, born the same day. And as a matter of fact, today,
not a roommate, but
a womb mate. We in the womb together. But as a matter of fact, today makes 16 years since he's transitioned over to a new life. Right? So, but anyways, but my depression, it was just like, ooh, like it hit me. Like I didn't know how to control it. So I'm 18 years old. Homegirl, 21, got a wristband. What we doing? Drinking, like partying, clubbing. And then I was like, all right, let me go to college because I took a year off. And I was like, all right, let me go to college and let me get it together. But I wasn't able to get it together then. Like, you know what? I passed. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't go off and get degrees and stuff like that because it still hurt. Like it was still triggering. So I would go to school. I would go to class every single day, right? But before class, for sure, I'll take a shot. No shame in my game. Maybe several shots. But I was still in class and I was still participating. I was still paying attention. Now, when text came along, it's like, dang, I'm quiet again. Like, I'm thinking to myself, I'm in my thoughts. But I could always hear my brother, like, Shelly, get it together. We finna take this test. I know you're a little drunk right now, but look, you gotta get it together. And you know what? That's what made me pass my test.
So
the thought of him being here with me, him sitting right next to me, it helped me. It helped me, and it's helped me these 16 years. And you know what? I'm not as depressed. No, not as. I'm no longer depressed.
That's it.
No longer depressed because I know how to control it.
Yeah.
And I know that, you know what?
We just laughed about it.
We laughed about it.
She just controlled it right this very moment, everybody that's watching. She just talked about a very traumatic event. A twin, okay? A twin that shared, that nurtured the building of the cells and the separating of. I'm talking about just the identity. She shared that in a laughable way. You can no longer be stuck in that moment of grieving and mourning. Yes, you're going to have that mourning in the beginning of it's been 16 years.
16.
So with Build Your Own Brain, what we have to do, what we're showing everybody what to do, is that, you can connect the dots in the behind you, right? What built up.
Sure.
But right now, you can control what's in front of you.
Yep.
And if you can control it and laugh at it, joke about it, that means you really have control of it.
And you're building your own brain. And you're not letting those sad and depressing and those hiding and those playing with toy moments and stuff like that
get you down. You can start to uplift yourself with the techniques that B.Y.O.B is presenting to you. Go back to the first episode when we got introduced with the Daily Slope. In the second episode. And then the first episode of Thinking with B.Y.O.B. And then now we have this one. We have another technique that we're going to get you with. Because you already know about Zap. You already know about Pow. You already know about Bang Bang. You know what I mean? You already know about all those, right? If you don't, you got to go back and watch those. But this one, this is about why B.Y.O.B is needed. Because everybody has a different story.
Yeah.
It's different.
Completely different. Different times of life. Different
stages of life. Mental states. 4 years old. 18 years old. You know what I mean? So it just hits people differently.
Yeah.
Those. Hit us with that next slide. B.Y.O.B knowledge. Go ahead. Get it.
So with B.Y.O.B knowledge, we have the book, okay? The Holy Bible. King James Version, all right?
Jeremiah 33:6.
It reads, "Behold, I will bring it health and cure, and I will cure them, and will reveal unto them the abundance of peace and truth."
Now, check this out. This is the B.Y.O.B breakdown.
Realize your mind can be balanced within that balance of negative thoughts are replaced with more than enough positive ideas. Hold on, let me read that back to you. Realize your mind can be balanced. And within that balance, negative thoughts are replaced with more than enough positive ideas. Oh,
Break that down, Lowe's.
Yeah.
Break that down, brother Lowe's. Break that down, brother Lowe's. All right, so check this out, everybody. We're gonna go a little bit deeper with that word right there. Because that's a lot. That's a lot to take in. So when it says behold, right there, it says behold. That means pay attention. Open up your mind. New ideas. All right. Yes, you were down. Yes, you experienced that. But behold what? Idea. Thoughts that are coming to you that you know that you need to do. All you have to do is put one foot in front of the other. Take that first step. You have to take that first step, okay? So behold. Then it says, I will bring it health and cure, and I will cure them. Who is this I? The I is, guess what? You.
Yourself.
You. Because the thoughts that you are thinking, no one else is thinking those thoughts, everybody. That's only you. You have this. What is the cure and what is them? The thoughts, the negative ideas, the negative feelings, the drawing of yourself saying, well, how do I do this? I don't feel that like this is in me. I don't feel like I can do this. I'm already in this position and I feel comfortable in this position. I might as well just stay here because doing better. That's something that's mind blowing to me right now.
Yeah. But you know what you're doing when you think like that? You're limiting your thoughts.
You cannot limit. Do not put a limit. In the book, it says we need to live a life of abundance. That's why it came through. That's why you had the ideas come through. That's your Jesus. And when you believe in and you don't look to the left or right, you're walking on water. You're walking on water like it's concrete. Believe in your idea, all right? So you can cure them. I'm talking about them. What are them? The sickness, the cancer, the broken bone, the child that gets on your nerves, the coworker that's always in your business won't keep their mouth shut.
Yeah.
The friend or family member that you need to cut ties with. All of that.
Person always running their mouth.
All of that can be solved by first fixing yourself.
Yes.
And not looking at them as the problem. Not looking at the circumstance as the problem. Because what you're doing is you're basing your decision making on external factors. First of all, you got to control the inner conversation.
You got to focus on yourself first. You have to start loving yourself first. You have to get your mind right first. Everything that you just said is like, you have to work on yourself first. You can't work on your mama. You can't work on your dad. You can't work on your sister. You can't work on your niece. You can't work on your kids. You can't work on your friends. You can't work on anybody but yourself first.
Once you love yourself, guess what? All of that you just said, all those examples, they'll be loved too. But you got to understand your thing.
Yeah.
You got to understand your thing. Brother Lowe's, hit me with that next slide. Attitudes, traits,
and characteristics.
Now, when we hear the word attitude, y'all, okay, to be honest, okay, when I come up, the culture and everything, the community, when you get attitude, you always think of, why you got that attitude? It always got to be the bad attitude. You know what I'm saying? That's why we got attitude against the good picture, the good flowing picture of a peaceful background. Because the attitude with B.Y.O.B is the happy, uplifted, always smiling, the internal joy. Not that, why you got an attitude?
That's the same attitude.
Bring down that, let's bring that next slide, though. Because that word attitude is so deep right now. Man.
Yeah.
Why you got this attitude? And the neck go with it, too.
The eyes roll, like
the neck action and all of this right here.
But you know what? It's not just women that do that. Okay. Men have attitudes. They just sit back in silent, straight face, just staring, and you know something wrong. That.
What's wrong with you? Nothing. Ain't nothing wrong with me. What's wrong with you? That attitude.
You almost let it trigger.
Look, the word attitude, watch this, Brother Lowe's, watch this. The word attitude is the trigger, all right? It is the trigger to law of attraction. Your attitude, that's right. Your attitude is another word, it's a reality magnet. Put it like that. Your attitude, it usually means irritation, and you think of frustration, but you flip it with B.Y.O.B. Okay, you have to flip it. You have to eliminate that bad attitude. Attitude controls, watch this, your inner conversation. It controls your heart rate, your blood pressure. Oh, yeah, it does. Your attitude does. This is the law of attraction. If you have an irritable state of nature, right, the law of attraction is going to bring anything to you that is going to further along the irritable attitude, the irritable characteristic, the irritable trait. What do I mean? A flat tire, stress, problem with a family member, problem at work, all these irritations. They're just attitude of an illusion. And then you can control this by controlling your attitude. Watch this. It also disturbs your peace. Attitude controls your deep emotions. And watch this now, be careful. Attitude can even control your bank accounts.
It sure can. It sure can. It's the way that you think. You can't let everything that you just listed on was attitude towards a negative perspective, and it resulted in negative actions taking place in your life.
Yeah. Yes. Attitude.
Yes.
Change.
Change it. Okay.
Attitude
Go ahead.
is another one. It's another one. Attitude determines the questions that you ask yourself. Now watch this though. The questions that you ask yourself, they determine what you focus on. So you got to start remembering. Go back to the other episode. You have to start asking yourself quality questions.
Go back to thinking with B.Y.O.B. episode 1, and it's on that quality questions.
Quality questions and new vocabulary.
New vocabulary. There you go.
All right, so you have to start asking yourself higher questions. Don't ask yourself how. Just ask yourself, you know what? Don't even ask yourself. Just say, right now, I'm going after. Yeah, I'm going after. With a smile on my face. There could be obstacles. There could be things in the way. But when you have a good attitude, the law of attraction is going to draw in more good situations.
That's true.
So
when you go into things with a more positive perspective, a more positive outcome, then more positive things start to form for you.
Exactly.
So why would you choose to be negative and just have like a negative mindset when you can choose to be happy and have more of a happy mindset?
They need a vision. Brother Lowe's, give me a vision. Give me the next slide. Okay. There it is.
There it is.
The funky attitude. It's like you do the bone chicken wow wow. The bone chicken wow wow.
Oh my goodness.
Look, the funky attitude. Explain it to them. What it is.
Okay, so what a funky attitude is, you worry all day, you have headaches, you're irritable and you're exhausted, and you have angry isolation within yourself.
Probably exhausted from all of the headaches that you've been having.
All that negative shit.
All that negative.
And it turns into physical stuff. That mental headache stuff, it all comes from mental state. Okay, that's the funky attitude.
All right, but look, it says versus a good attitude. So with a good attitude, you have a joyful character, okay? You're vision based. You see stuff.
Like
and you
vision based.
You
got to have vision.
And then your self-worth increases.
Yes. Bring it down, Brother Lowe's. You got to have vision. Like that.
See yourself doing it.
Not just with these two eyes right here, everybody. Close. And you got to open up your third eye in your mind.
Yep.
And you got to tell yourself, I am a leader. I am a conqueror. My feelings follow me. Okay? I am in control of my emotions.
Yes.
You see what I'm saying? You have to tell yourself these things inside of your own mind. Give yourself these affirmations.
Feel it.
Feel it from within. And it keeps saying. Also, you may say, well, I really don't feel like this. You just want me to fake it till I make it?
Repetition.
Hey, you know what? That's a good thing. Fake it till you make it. Repetition. conditioning. It's really, you know what fake it till you make it really is? It's called conditioning. Conditioning. That's what you do. You're conditioning your mind. In other words, you're building your own brain. You're thinking with B.Y.O.B. You already know what it is. Cash App right behind. $1111 B.Y.O.B. What's up, man? Hey, look. Funky attitude. Break down real quick. Indecision. Got to deal with that, right? And indecision leads to funky situations. Y'all know what I'm talking about. You know what situations I'm talking. I don't know your situation or circumstance, but you know.
Yeah.
All of that. Examples: road rage, home arguments. You know, with special loved ones that are close to you. Car problems. It can end up in sickness. All that stuff right there. You know where that comes from? React. When you react to a situation, that's what the funky attitude gives you. But when you have a good attitude, you start responding to the situation. You start responding to the circumstance. In other words, when you respond, you focus more on being optimistic.
Yep. You don't want that negative stuff, because that negative stuff, it just feels like it pulls you back. That pessimism,
It's too much pessimism. That's what it is.
It's too much of it. Like, no, let it go. Let it go. We don't want that. We don't want that here. We don't want that within you either. Not at all. So you gotta practice on that.
How do you do that? You're gonna value your imagination. Okay, you're gonna do that. Value your imagination. When I say value your imagination, I'm talking about when you imagine something, approach it as a child. Have you ever seen a child in the grocery store? They're not in the grocery store. They're in the woods. They're in the forest.
You see them.
They're hunting something. You know, and if you in the way, you can be like a tree stump. And they use you to block an arrow or something. A child, you have to be as a child.
Yeah, you do.
When it comes to your imagination, see yourself flying to Hawaii. See yourself flying to Paris. See yourself being a celebrity. See yourself in a better position. You want a house, you can have a house. See yourself in a house.
See yourself driving that dream car that you want. See yourself laid out on an island somewhere with some crystal blue water surrounding you, the fish swimming around you. You know what I'm saying?
You want to be a better speaker? See yourself speaking better. See yourself talking to individuals.
Yeah.
When you go to a gas station, say hello, how you doing? This is how you can work on your speaking skills.
That is true.
You can say good morning to someone, good evening to someone. Okay, you can start making more eye contact.
Yeah.
That's very important. Eye contact. All of this that we're talking about, these are techniques, these are technologies that B.Y.O.B is presenting to you, so you can value your imagination. Why? Because you want to get rid of that funky attitude. That's what you want.
Yeah.
That stinking thinking. I read that in books before. That stinking thinking. I got that from OG Zig Zig. Get rid of that stinking thinking. And be redundant on purpose. Repeat those positive affirmations over and over again. Write them down. Matter of fact, you can text them to yourself.
If you're not good with writing stuff down, text or record yourself. Yeah.
You can record yourself.
And then you can go back and listen to it. Like if you're at work, if you have like a desk job, or if you're doing whatever it is that you're doing, put your earbuds in. Listen to it.
That way, you start feeding. Okay, what you may call faking it till you make it, right? What what B.Y.O.B calls mental conditioning. You start feeding that stuff into your mind. Now, guess what? Your desire can now be seen and felt on the inside. Once that happens, here comes the better inner conversations. Here comes the positive boundaries, because the goals are now being set. Now, when you feel that idea, I want you to write it down. That's what you got to do. You have to put pen to pad. If you don't want to write it down, again,
Text
text it to yourself.
Or voice record yourself doing it.
Absolutely.
That way it's saved and you don't forget about it.
OG Low, hit me with that next slide because it goes on. This goes along with a good attitude, the character, the commitment that it takes. Break it down.
All right. So with character, inner smiles birth outer smiles, balanced inner conversations, willing to serve others.
That's a big one right there. Willing to serve others. That means your time, which you cannot get
Volunteer.
back, which you cannot get back, is very important. And when you are serving others, you just took your attitude to another level, to the step.
All right. Now with commitment, it's a state of being dedicated, faithful actions, and self-tolerance.
And that self-tolerance, that's a big one too. Bring that down, Brother Lowe. Bring that down. Self-tolerance. We got to explain that. What you feel about that? With self-tolerance. Let everybody know what self-tolerance is talking about with that self-tolerance.
So with self-tolerance, it's like you're working with yourself, right? You're my word, like you're gonna have that mindset where you're gonna keep going. You're gonna stay dedicated to it. It's gonna get hard, but you have to have that mindset and that willpower within yourself to push yourself to keep going.
Self-tolerance. Here is an example. You want to work out, all right? Or let's say,
No, it's okay. No, go with it. Go with it.
You want to work out, but you're sleeping. Your inner conversation is saying, you should have worked out today. Now, right then, they'll stop. When you say to yourself, you should have worked out today, stop yourself. It's now that conversation. You have the chance right here to change it. Okay? This is called self-tolerance. Yes, we could have worked out, but I wanted to rest, let my body rest, feel a little bit better. Tomorrow, or matter of fact, this evening
Or later that day.
we're gonna work it in.
Yeah.
We're gonna get it in.
Yeah.
Okay?
That's how you do it, though.
It's all about that tolerance for yourself. Give yourself another chance. Because if you look down, I'm trying to tell you, if you look down, your feet are above the ground.
Yeah.
You are above the ground. Okay, if you're in a wheelchair, you are above the ground. If you're in a bed, you're above the ground. Okay? So you still have an opportunity. That brain still working. As long as this right here is still working, you have a chance.
Yeah.
So just think about
Yeah.
it. Do not give up. Do not give up. Character and commitment. Good attitude. Strike out those negative feelings. Strike out those emotional enemies. And I'm talking about execute them. You take depression and you cut his throat. You take anxiety, blow his head off. Be as violent as you have to be with your emotional enemies. Yeah, you can do that. Why? Because now you're valuing your imagination just like a child. When you see a child in the grocery store, what they doing? They running. They serious about it.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? If you in the way, you could get hit.
Yeah.
Or they could have an arrow. You know what I'm saying? Whatever.
Nunchucks.
That's how you value your imagination.
Whatever you feel that you want to assassinate that thought with, that's what you use.
Straight up.
You want to hit it with a car, hit it with a car.
I'm trying to tell you, you take stress. You tell stand up stress, hit the gas. You value your imagination.
Yeah.
Okay?
You have to.
You eliminate those emotional enemies inside of you. That's what you have to do. That's self-tolerance. Self-tolerance. Good attitude. Striking out that funky attitude.
Yep.
Attitude. Episode 2, everybody. Think with B.Y.O.B. You know what's behind me. Put your money where your mouth is. You gotta put your money where your mouth is. Okay. Now with self-tolerance, Brother Lowe, hit me with that next slide. Hit me with that next slide, Brother Lowe. With self-tolerance. Watch this. Okay. Hold on. Forgiveness of self. That's a big.
You have to forgive yourself.
I like the
Everything. I got the picture too. And what do you
have to forgive yourself. You'll never come out of that shit.
exactly?
So now we get into self-guilt.
Yeah.
Releasing self-guilt. See the picture?
The picture has his hands, his arms wide up to the sky.
I love it.
Oh, like just embracing it.
Yeah.
I forgive myself. Look at that beautiful background. Like,
let it go.
Let it go. You have to.
Let it go and let God.
Go.
Let it go and let God. Okay, that's what you have to. The key. Okay, bring it down, Brother Los. Bring it down. All right, watch this. Watch this. The key to forgiveness of self. I always know these words: humility before honor. Right? Humility before honor. Watch this. Here it is. Accept the fact that you are the cause of your mistakes, the decisions that you made, put you in bad situations. You may have had to go to jail. You may have had to get a divorce. I experienced that. But that's part of anxiety, stress, and depression that I experienced too. And that divorce and all of that stuff, that'll be another episode. But I'm letting you know right now, you have to forgive yourself. You have to. I used to blame myself for stuff, for like the divorce, thinking that it's just me with the non-communication, or it's just me not putting forth all of my feelings, it's me feeling a certain way about in-laws or family members.
But you know what?
Those are illusions.
Everybody experiences illusions. You can't sit here and say you have not experienced an illusion in your life.
That's right. And another thing, everything that you learn, okay, stop calling it mistakes. Yes, okay, you made mistakes. Okay, you keep saying made mistakes. God does not make mistakes. All right, you change the word mistakes into bought lessons. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I got that from my shout out to T-Lane. You are changing the word mistakes into bought lessons. Why? Why bought lessons? Because you bought that lesson.
Yeah.
Nobody else spent money or time, and you just don't buy the lesson with money. Yeah, you may have to spend money for the lesson that you learned, or through the judicial courts or whatever, or fixing up your car or fixing your wardrobe or the house that you probably messed up or something, whatever you messed up. But the lesson is bought by you. And only you. Nobody else bought that lesson. But you learned from it. So you have to make changes that will hurt. This is part of forgiveness. This is part of letting go of that self-guilt. You gotta let go.
You gotta let it go. You have to let it go, because what's the purpose of keeping it bottled up inside of you? And it's just gonna continue to hurt you and hurt you. Day after day, week after week, month after month, year after year. Like, why? Why do you already know what that hurt feels like? Why are you holding on to it? You have to let it go. Let it go.
So letting it go could be hurtful.
It can.
What do we mean when we say hurtful? Okay, watch this. You may have to leave your place of employment. You may have to quit. Don't even say quit. Say it's a self-promotion.
Yep.
Move where you're from. That's good. Exactly.
Yeah.
You can fake it.
There you go.
Nobody knows where the hell you is.
Exactly.
They have to move. And why don't you move? Because you are under the illusion that your family has roots here.
Yeah.
Your roots.
You can always come back.
Yeah. You can always come back.
And I love this saying too, the earth is your turf. Right? So you can go anywhere really. You know what I mean? You can make anywhere your home.
You can.
Have the courage though to get up, pack, and leave. That's where it comes down to. Having the courage. And that comes into releasing that guilt. Right now, repeat after me. I release all guilt.
I release all guilt.
I let go of problems.
I let go of problems.
I accept my bought lessons.
I accept my bought lessons.
I control everything with a smile.
I control everything with a smile.
Let it be so.
Let it be so.
It is done.
It is done.
So just like that. Just like that.
Plus, I'm not trying to spend too much money buying them damn lessons. See,
sure did.
Let this stuff go.
Let it go.
Forget
Let
this
it
Just
go.
learn from it and make sure you don't do it
Do
again.
it again,
You already
exactly.
bought it once, you don't need it again.
Don't look the same results, doing the same thing, get the same results. I've heard that they call that insanity.
You got to be. You already know it's bad. You know this is going to do shit for you.
Keep
Keep
doing
doing
it. In some way, I don't know how it's conditioned into the mind to identify with negativity, criminal activity, violence, hate, war, and problems. But it's something that we all have to overcome.
Yeah.
Once you get sick and tired of this,
Being sick and tired. I was there. I was that person that was sick and tired. And I was like, you know what? I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired.
I
Like,
did that before. I told you, I'm tired of doing
I'm tired of doing this.
Ain't doing shit. Let me start doing something
I'm
different.
done. This is
Change your
it.
mindset.
This is it. I'm done. I'm letting go of this stress. You know why? Because it's messing with me, my family, it's messing with my position at my job. It just tear me up on the inside. I'm going to the doctor, having to visit the doctor more often. So you have to do things that'll hurt just for a second. Because I'm telling you, the goodness will last forever. It's eternity. I'm telling you, that inner conversation. You may have to go bankrupt. You may have to break up, separate, divorce. You may have to go to jail. You may need surgery. You may need counseling, rehabilitation. You may need to meditate. You may
Giving it to them. Come on.
Yes,
Come on.
you have to practice clear visualization. You have to see yourself. Say, I see myself. Repeat after me. I see myself.
I see myself.
I see myself being happy.
I see myself being happy.
I see myself being a loving person.
I see myself being a loving person.
I see myself a positive person.
I see myself a positive person.
I see myself controlling my feelings.
I see myself controlling my feelings.
I see myself loving myself forever and ever.
I see myself loving myself forever and ever.
See, there it
Yes.
is. See, you just let go of guilt. You just let go of guilt. All right. And since you let go of guilt, you had that space. Now, what you did with that space with B.Y.O.B, you filled it in with health. You filled it in with prosperity. You filled it in with integrity. You filled it in with love. You filled it in with success. And how do you continue? You keep walking forward in that good mental state.
You know what?
All about that green ribbon. Yes, I forgot about that from the beginning. Look, everybody, this whole episode is dedicated to just not episode 2, but Mental Health Awareness Month.
That's what that green. What side is it on, Lowe's?
That green right there, yeah, that green ribbon. Mental Health Awareness Month, the month of May. Shout out to all mental health groups, organizations, churches, schools, the workshops, the exercises, keeping this mind, this brain, this muscle. Oh my goodness.
Go back and watch the Nessa show.
Yeah.
Thursday.
And watch Danessa, and she had Tiffany. Shout out to Danessa. Shout out to Tiffany
That
Scales.
was a good show.
Very good show about mental conversation. So yeah, if you ever see green, the color green, everybody, that ribbon, that stands for
Mental health.
So that's what that is.
Yeah.
All right. Next slide, brother Lowe's. With that next one. And we gotta talk about what's the next one.
New conversations. Woo-wee.
Yeah.
This is a good one. Y'all are gonna like this.
Okay.
So with new conversations, there's negative self-talk and there's positive self-talk, okay? So instead of saying, I've never done it before, change it to something that says, time to learn something new.
I like that.
All right?
I like that. Okay, good.
So for the next one, it says, I'm not getting any better at this. Say, I'll give it another try. You got to keep pushing yourself, okay?
That leads to a better attitude.
It does.
That right there leads to a better attitude. You're crossing out the funky attitude right there. I like that.
So the next one says, I'm broken. Instead of saying I'm broken, say I'm healed. Now the screen reads I'm healing, but you have to see yourself as already being healed.
Ooh, yes. See,
Healing means I'm working.
right.
Healed means I
am healed. I am healed.
It's already,
Yeah.
all that brokenness is already gone.
It's in the word. It's already done. I like that. Yes.
Okay, so instead of saying this is hard, say
enemies, like the depression that you can't let go of,
Yep.
that you identify with, that
Yeah.
criminal violence or criminal activity that you identify with, the street corner, or those bad situations or
Yeah.
people that get you in trouble, those things that you identify with, it may be hard to let go at first, but you know, it is easy. It is. I like that. Okay. What's the next one?
And then the last one says, I can't. Change that I can't to I can.
That used to be in my junior high gym. Big ass letters. I can't.
Just that right there.
I can't across the side of the wall. It's always said that. They always say, look at that. You can do whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah.
Bring that slide down, brother Lowe's. Bring that slide down. See that? You heard what he just said? On the wall, they had it painted. I can.
Yeah.
And so they can see it every day.
Time you go in the gym, you see that I can't.
Yeah.
And after a while, you start believing that shit.
You know what it reminds me of? Nas has a song that says I can't. That it's called I Can't. You know I can't be what I want to
The
be.
kids on the
Yeah.
kids that on the chorus and everything. Yeah, I got you. And see, like Brother Lowe said, he said something important, very important. They saw it every day.
Yeah.
And every day when you see it,
That's that repetition. That's that.
that's that fake it till you make it.
That's that fake it till
It
you
starts
make
to
it.
burn in your head.
Yeah.
When you don't see it, it's there.
Yeah. I can.
Big ass letters too.
I can't.
I can't.
And look, watch this. This is how you know that it worked. Because he said it right now.
I remember this shit from junior high school. I'm fucking
He
15
got
years old. This is when I was like 15, maybe 13, 14. I remember this shit 40 years later.
See that? He thought about it. He thought about it. He
So
went
that shit
back.
worked.
Yeah.
It worked. Just that paint on the wall of those
Yeah.
two words. You went back
You went back.
years and
That-
years.
Right.
Zapped himself.
He's zapped himself.
That.
Zap.
You gotta watch that episode. You gotta catch up.
Gotta catch up.
You gotta catch up. So that mental state is still there. That's how it works. That repetition, that being redundant on purpose. They say, what is redundant? That's a big word for a lot of people. What is being redundant? That is repetition, doing
Yeah.
something over and over and over. If you want to go to the word 70 times 7, what does that mean? Again, again, and again. Positive repetition on purpose. That's being redundant. Repetition. I like it. I love it. I like it. I love it.
I like it. I love it. I like it. I love it.
Forgiveness of self.
Yeah.
Good attitude. And having the mentality to strike out that funky attitude. Okay. Brother Rod in the building. Brother Rod, shout out to Brother Rod in the building. I see you get crept up in here, man. Yeah, what's up, man? Yeah, Brother Rod in the building, everybody. You know what I'm saying? It's mental health month there. Yeah, give. All right, so that's new conversation. Okay, look. How bad, this is the question. How bad do you want it? That's the key to changing the conversation inside. How bad do you want it? All right, focus on that. What am I talking about? Number one, are you crazy enough to do what is legal and good to get what you want? That's number one. Write that down. Repeat that again. Take note. Are you crazy enough to do what is legal and good to get what you want? Number two. Ready? Ready? Number two. Are you out of your mind to go over and beyond to do something positive for yourself? Ooh. I'm asking these questions because you always hear that, like, man, are you crazy? Man, are you out of your mind?
You hear a lot of people saying
How bad do you want
if you want it as bad as you feel and as bad as you see yourself being there, that imagination.
Value your imagination as a child. Okay, how bad do you want it? Third question. Got your pen ready? Hope you do. Here it is. Are you that insane to always respond instead of react? Ooh. Say it again. Are you that insane to always respond instead of react? Because we already went over the seminar tonight. React. You want to cancel that out. You don't want to react. You what you want to do is what? You have to respond to the situation. You have to respond to the circumstance. All right? So, how bad you want it? Are you crazy? Are you out of your mind? Are you insane enough? How bad do you want it? And that all leads to new conversations. You feel me? You feeling that, Brother Lowe? Brother Roy, you feeling that?
Yes, sir.
New conversations. Now, that leads us to the next slide. Brother Lowe, hit me with the next slide. Okay. Go ahead. Put it on.
Okay, so it's B.Y.O.B. 3-step technology. Stop, breathe, I can.
Absolutely.
Okay?
Absolutely.
Stop. You have to stop overthinking.
Exactly.
Okay?
Yes.
You have to breathe. Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath.
Tiffany breath.
Breathe.
Breathe in.
Inhale and exhale, okay? And then that I can again. That I can. You can do whatever you want when you put your mind to it.
Bring that down, Brother Lowe's. Bring it down. They got to see. 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 They got to feel it. They got to feel it. They got to think about it. Why? You're building your own brain. Watch this. 1, stop. 2, breathe. 3, I can. All right? What is this? This is self-discipline. This is self-control. And number 3, it is self-mastery. Absolutely. Again, this is self-discipline. This is self-control. This is self-mastery. Just came to feel what's up, man. Shout out to
I got you, brother.
build your own brain.
Build your own brain.
Build your own brain.
I love you, brother.
Hey, brother, because he just came.
You got live. You just took it up another level.
That's what we do on B.Y.O.B. Because I can. Because I can. That's right, because I can. Yeah. All right, so yeah, again, self-discipline, self-control, self-mastery. 3-step technology, stop. Break that down. Why do we want to stop? Because when you are rushing, when you're rushing through life, when you're hustling and bustling, you're running around, and in your mind is twisted. Matter of fact, you're moving around so much, guess what? You lost your keys.
Right.
Matter of fact, you lost your wallet, you lost your purse. Can't find this, can't find that. It's something important that you have to have before you leave the house.
Yep.
You know what I mean? You have to stop.
You have to like just ground yourself. Just stop everything that you're doing in that moment. And just like you have to because when you're moving so fast and you're all over the place. How can you find anything when you're all over the place?
If you don't stop, that is going to result in stress. Okay? You have to slow down. You got to slow your mind down. All right? So that's why step 1 is stop. All right? And then if you don't stop, that lack of rest, that's going to lead to physical pain. When I'm talking about physical pain in the mind, it's going to start in the mind first. It could result in arthritis. It can result in some type of episode. We already went through major depression episodes on the very, very, very first episode of The Daily Smoke. Go back to that first one. Watch that one too. So you have to that extreme fatigue, that lack of rest, okay, it's going to keep you emotionally uptight. So that's why step 1 is stop. All right. Now, step 2, breathe. All right. Step 2 is very important. Inhale, exhale. That's all we want to focus on right now. That's it. Inhale, exhale. Breathe. Once you stop, start controlling yourself. You know how you want to stop? Because the brain has to have that oxygen.
Yeah.
That oxygen is going to lead you to freedom. Emotional freedom. Okay? Love you too, brother. Love you too. Emotional freedom. You'll kill, you'll eliminate those emotional enemies. Okay? So stop, breathe. When we breathe, what we are to focus on, there's 2 things. Inhale.
And exhale.
That's it.
That's all you have to
That's it. Air in, air out. Okay? Air in, air out. Inhale, exhale. Step 1, stop. Step 2, breathe. Now, we're going to step 3. Step 3 is
I can.
I can. Those words that were printed on the gym wall, all over the cafeteria, everywhere. I can. That's my real t-shirt thing. I can.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can on the
I
t-shirt.
can. Absolutely.
Hey,
We're
look.
taking that with B.Y.O.B and everything. You already know we got
In the meantime, we got the 3D
You already know
theory
we got the
t-shirt.
3D theory t-shirt. baby. You
Decisions
already know.
determine destiny.
Yeah. Here it is. Yeah, I can right in front of you. Man. There it is right there, baby. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? There it is, 3D. 3D theory, baby. Decisions determine destiny. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. And if you don't want that t-shirt, you know what's above our heads right here? The cash app. I remind you again. It's the $sign. The 1111 B.Y.O.B. And don't forget about the Daily Smoke also, baby, okay? Y'all get the chance to scan that QR code in a minute. Now, absolutely. All of that. Every opportunity to say, okay, Cash App.
Venmo, PayPal.
You go scan that QR code and donate. Put your money where your mouth is. Because, yes, I told y'all earlier, we love cheerleaders the same as the porters.
Yes, we do.
But to move forward, you gotta eat. You gotta have that bread.
You sure do.
All right. To move forward, it takes money. So put your money where your mouth is. All right. You can. I can. We're discussing this all right now.
We can. Together.
All right. Now, the 3-step technology. Stop. Breathe. I can. Now, watch this. I can. After you're resting, okay, after you control your breathing, you got oxygen in your brain, you're good to go. All right, you're in that mental state of goodness, okay? Relax, see, and feel your goal accomplished.
Oh, yeah.
If you want to rewind back to the new conversations with when Rachelle was saying, what you said, instead of saying I'm healing,
Say I'm already healed.
there it is. You
I'm
see that?
already healed. Not I'm healing because I'm healing means that you're in that process of being healed. But when you say I'm healed, it means that you confirm, you have that confirmation that you have already overcame everything that you went through. I'm healed.
Healed.
I'm healed.
Yes.
Say it.
I am healed. That's what you say. Write it down, you text it to yourself, record yourself, you keep doing that. Why? That's that condition. That's what they want to call it, fake it till you make it, whatever. But you have to be redundant. What's that? Repetition. Over and over what? Again and again. All right, so back to I can. You feel it accomplished already, and you act, and you know that it is done. That's what we just talking about. You put that past tense to that word, healed. Not healing, healed. Okay? Now you take action with a positive mental state. How do you take action with a positive mental state?
Put one foot in front of the other and tell yourself that you can do it, that you're capable of doing it. It's okay that there's going to be bumps in the road, but you know what? You have to overcome those bumps in the road, and you have to keep going. And as you're progressing, and keep a positive and healthy mind when you're doing this. Do not let negative emotions take control of your healing journey. You could not do that because you're not going to be fully healed. I overcame depression. It's been 16 years for my depression. It's been how long for you?
Since I was what?
4 years old. You can do it. You can do it. You're capable of doing it.
So, the 3-step technology. Stop. Breathe. I can. No, hit me with that last slide. Everybody, we want to thank you. We want to thank you right now for your attention. We want to thank you for the love, for the support, for the donations, for the t-shirt orders, for the seminar bookings. This has been the Watson. This has been the Watson. Seminar bookings, you're going to email us at buildyourownbrain1111@gmail.com. Hit them with that phone number. 713-851-0025. Cash App donations, you already know. $1111 B.Y.O.B. Now, We are going to the advertisements. This is my first time. Bring it down now. You ready? The camera on me? The camera on me?
It's on you.
All right, here we go. So here we go. We got the sponsors, events, and other info. Love this one. Banging 832 Radio. www.banging832.com. Past episodes of the Daily Smoke Sundays at 7 p.m. Then we got Tamia's Touch of Care Massage Therapy.
You got
Here we go.
Get with life, get a massage.
Touch my vibe. Yeah.
And you love saying this.
Tamia, what's up, baby? It's www.tamiaanderson.com to get with life, get a massage. Then we got the Buy Black Market. Here it is, right here. The original Buy Black Marketplace, Black Vendor Market, book and art fair, the ultimate pop-up experiences.
Celebrating 6 years of, what does that say?
Years of
Cooperative economics in action.
Calling all vendors, artists, authors, and black-owned business, free and open to the public every first and third Saturday from 12 p.m. to 6 p.m. A fun community and family event featuring food, retail shopping, entertainment, workshops, and more. Where is it, Dwight? Where you gonna tell? I know what
5309 MLK Boulevard, Houston, Texas.
what you're talking about. Contact her. That night is at shrinebookstore.com. Vendor registration, here it comes. www.theblackmarketplace.com. Shrine of the Black Madonna, baby. You know what it is. And you're not going to forget about this one. It's the Puff Acid CBD. Oh, where is it? 4130 and a half Cavalcade, Houston, Texas, 77026. Check out Puff Acid on Instagram. At Puff Acid _CBD and more. Facebook, here it is. Pay attention. Puff Acid CBD and more. Twitter at Puff Acid CBD. Website. HTTPS. Website is Puff Acid. You know they got the HTTP stuff.
It's already there.
It's the Puff Acid, you know what I'm saying? Stuff. Then Puff Acid at CBD and more. Send them an email at puffacid20@gmail.com. Oh, look, you can call Tanya Ashley. Here's the phone number, 713-766-6631. Last but not least, give me that bang. Last but not least, the Daily Smoke. www.thedailysmoke.com. Oh yeah, Cash App, $TD Smoke. For donations and support.
Yeah.
Thank you, everybody.